Del taco on the shitter. Always gotta have a do. I didn't get a value meal, so I'm drinking my personal Mountain Dews. Anyway, first thing we have here is a taco with ranch. It's pretty good. This one I'm gonna eat and Sherman's not gonna eat. Sherman, he eats ones that I don't like as much as the other ones, to be honest with you. But he does eat them though. Sherman, come back. You got some mukbang in. You got some mukbang in. You put a half packet of the sauce on this one. It comes with pico de gallo, lettuce, and I believe this is a big chunk of chicken. Ranch dressing as well. Tastes kind of like if you got a taco from Chipotle and they put fried chicken on it that didn't have a bone in it and put ranch dressing on it and put it in a taco. It's good though. Tastes kind of like Qdoba as well. I like mukbangs. They taste good. Sherman likes the mukbang as well. Only human food, not the dog kibble. I used to drink 5 Monsters a day, but then when I almost died, Mom switched me to the Mountain Dews again, what I grew up on. Always go back to your roots when it comes to the soda. This is a burrito here. I don't know if I'm going to eat most of this one or Sherman is. I got it because Del Tacos, they sell a cheap burrito. It's like $1.19 for a big ass burrito like this big. It doesn't taste as much like Chipotle as the tacos do, but it's 1/4 or 1/6 the price. Tastes good. I asked them at Chipotle if they could put refried beans on my burrito too. This has refried beans on it. They wouldn't put refried beans on a Chipotle burrito. They said they didn't even have them. I said they could mash up some pinto beans, can't they? And he said, sir, we don't take special orders like that. And I said, what do you mean? I order something special every time I order off the internet. Typical. I'm using the Del Scorcho. It's a medium sauce. It doesn't taste hot though. I think the mild was a mistake, because if the medium's not hot, you know the mild's not going to be. It's probably going to be like putting sour cream on something where it makes it taste cooler. Not yet, you gotta wait. Sherman locked himself in here with me, prison style. Mountain Dew, chug it, Mountain Dew. Now, for you fat boys like me, you don't want to drink too much Mountain Dew, if you know what I mean. It's got a little bit of sugar in there. 5 cans of Mountain Dew a day keeps the ladies away. And it just aggravates Mom, to be honest with you. We're going to try the hot sauce this time. This is the hot packet. It's orange. I would think the stuff called Diablo would be the hot stuff, but it's medium. This is called Inferno. I guess it makes sense. Wonder why they don't have one called Volcanoes. Or Hot Volcano or something. I don't make the sauce, I just eat it. I gotta say, this burrito is better than I thought it would be. Sherman's zoning in on it too. He said, really, Dad? Really, that burrito's better? I wish you could see his face right now. It's cute. It's cute. Come over here, get in the camera shot. You want this? Get in the camera shot if you want it. You want some Mountain Dew? Huh? I'm going to put my Mountain Dew over here because I think he's afraid he's going to knock it over if he gets a burrito. I have this in case I need to cut any of my food. I got it off Amazon. You can put it on your finger. And if you've seen gangs in New York, there's a woman who has like 5 of these on her hand. But they don't have a knife on them, they just have the pointed fingers. She killed like 5 people in the dust off. This sauce is hotter. It's the hot sauce. Even on the cheese, it's hotter. We pretty much have all the stuff in the Springs as far as Del Taco, Taco Bell, and Chipotle and Qdoba, but they don't have any of them Taco Johns. I think my ex-girlfriend tried to sue Taco John's when she got some hot sauce on her pants. They were pink sweatpants that her dad just bought her for her birthday. She said she's never going to eat there again at Taco John's. They have... This is a hint or a tip. Hint or a tip. If you own a Taco Bell or a Del Taco, nacho tots. Nacho tots. There's a reason why the nacho tots are the most sold item at Taco John's. Nobody picked up on that yet though at Taco Bell. They got the Taco John's. They got the taco with the potatoes, the crispy potatoes inside the taco. They don't have a taco tots or a nacho tots. It's where the cheese is on the nachos and stuff and jalapenos, you know, the basics. I would make one that was just cheese and jalapenos, sour cream. That way they don't have the meat all over every one of them. I was going to give this to Sherman, but the last bite has the most cheese in it. Get it on camera, dude. If you don't eat it on camera, you don't get anything. Take it, dude. Take it. I can't just hold it for you and breastfeed you it. Take it. Jesus Christ, making my mother's kids. I don't know why I got 2 burritos. I thought I only got 1 burrito. You better not have got my order wrong. I think they might have gave me an extra one, to be honest. Let's see here. This one has, it's a taco. It's a chicken taco. Has guacamole on it. You have to pay extra for guacamole at Chipotle and Qdoba. At Taco Del Tacos, you get the stuff for pretty cheap with guac on it. You know, the worst thing you can eat is a fast food guacamole sometimes. So I'm going to be honest with you and tell you if this tastes like shit because of guacamole or not. Because guacamole at fast food places typically tastes like shit to me. I don't know about you guys. Pretty good. Sherman says, it's better than what your mom makes, dude. Well, I didn't say it wasn't, dude, okay? You know how he gets. He gets offensive when I'm eating. When I'm not eating, he's nice, so I can start eating again, so I can steal it. You don't get no Mountain Dew, Sherman. I told you can't drink it. Last time I poured it in this dog bowl, it just sat there for a week. To give you some analytics, Del Taco, for the only place you can actually buy more than 10 items off the menu for less than $2 nowadays. Everywhere else has a dollar menu and it's like $3 on the dollar menu. It's like, why call it a dollar menu if it costs $3 per item on the dollar menu? To me, that just, why isn't it the $3 menu? You know what I mean? That burrito I ate was definitely worth $2, and it was less than $2, and it tasted great. This thing, the guacamole one with the chicken. Oh shit! I thought I got a queso taco. Let's see. I think this was like $2 and some change. But for fried chicken that's breaded and the guacamole, you normally have to pay like $3 extra for some guacamole everywhere else. This whole thing was this price of the guacamole add-on at some places. I do enjoy eating mukbangs. I do. This mukbang special because I'm sitting on my toilet. Mom turns up the TV too loud outside in the living room to do these mukbangs. She likes to watch The Price is Right. The only problem with that is she turns it up full blast. Pretty good. I know you guys have been waiting for this. It's a specialty item. I got one specialty item that's not typically on the menu all the time. It's a taco inside of a quesadilla. It's a taco inside of a quesadilla. It only costs $3.39 or something. So we're looking at a little higher than $3, a little north of $2. But look how big it is. They even grilled toasted it. They grilled toasted it. We're gonna show you the fixings on there. This one, the taco meat. See, there's two. I forget. There's two things here. There's a quesadilla between it. But I should have got breaded chicken. I don't know if I'm gonna like this as much because of the chicken, but I am gonna try it. We're gonna try it with mild sauce because my mouth's on fire from the hot sauce. Get a sip of my dessert. My appetizer, main drink for the main course, and my dessert, Mountain Dew. Nothing tastes like a Mountain Dew in the morning time, not even coffee. Here. Since I'm brutally honest, and I don't ask for handouts, I'm gonna shoot it to you straight. I like Del Taco better than a lot of fast food, Mexican food places, for the price and for the quality. But their chicken that's not breaded doesn't taste good. Have you guys ever noticed the chicken that's not breaded kind of tastes not good? Well, when you go fast food, Mexican food shopping, not everything always tastes good. I'll just remember that next time to stay away from the non-breaded chicken. But you guys do have my recommendation on that breaded chicken's fire on those tacos. Breaded chicken tacos, ranch dressing, can't beat it. By the way, I bought this on Amazon. You can buy this on Amazon.com. Look up finger fighting weapons or something like that if you want this. You pretty much can kill somebody in 1 or 2 strikes with this, and it's not even that big, and you can conceal it in your pocket when you're not wearing it. I wouldn't recommend that, though. I don't hurt people. I just defend myself once in a while, and I'm an asshole for that, according to my mom. Whoever rode this burrito might want to go back to kindergarten. Does this look like an evenly... It reminds me of that movie Casino with Robert De Niro. Remember when Robert De Niro was in this casino that he was running? And he got a plate in Las Vegas and it was a muffin. And the guy who ran some things in this casino underneath him, he wasn't as high up. He was under. He was just eating his muffin like it was no big deal. But if you have the eye of the dog, you would know. Robert De Niro looked at his muffin and said his muffin was overflowing with blueberries. Well, Robert De Niro's muffin had like 3 blueberries in it. I mean, this is a restaurant muffin. It's a big muffin. It's not like one of those little mini muffins. 3 blueberries, and the other guys had like all blueberries. That's basically what I'm saying about this, is the quality assurance and quality checks. How come this side of my burrito is huge? Get a good look. And this side of my burrito is like just a tortilla with a little bit of beans squirting out of it. I didn't do that. Maybe they just packaged it funny and it ruined the fold. But I doubt it. If you're gonna pay people to make burritos, you might as well make them consistent. That's all I was trying to bring up about that. This one has some green stuff on it. I like their burritos. If you just get a $1.30 burrito at Del Taco, comes with the beans and the sauce and it. They don't skimp you on cheese. Cheese is expensive. A lot of places like to skimp on cheese or like the meat or something. If you get something cheap, they skimp on everything. I mean, beans are pretty cheap when you buy them in bulk. So usually this would be full of all beans from another place if it was under $2. But look, this is a handful of food. And my hand's not small. My hand's not small at all. Big backdrop, big burrito. Anyway, Sherman wants a bite of this. I'm gonna rip the weak half off of it and take the half of the blueberry muffin that has all the blueberries in it. He already ate it. You didn't get to see it, it was off camera. But he pretty much ate it in like 0.5 seconds. It tasted good. Even if it wasn't folded properly, it still had a good flavor. Not as good as this half though. Always give them the lesser of the half. I enjoy spending time with you guys on these mukbangs. Back when I was 14 years old, I sold a sack of weed to this one kid in the neighborhood. His dad found out. They've been watching me ever since. I haven't been out publicly because the only people I made these mukbangs before were the police and the DEA and everybody else. Now everybody gets to see him, and to be honest with you, it feels great. It feels great. Member of society. I feel kind of like a faker wearing this hat. Usually I talk with my Irish voice, but this is my American accent, making fun of all the American people. Why I do this mukbang in this hat. You guys see Sherman's nose right there? Watch him lean into it. Come get it! No, you can't get it! He's drooling and I don't want to clean my counter off that quickly. The great thing about eating these Mexican food mukbangs, especially Mexican fast food on the toilet, is you're right there. You know what I mean? You have something that hits your tummy wrong and don't have to move very far. I haven't picked up any. It's still in the tummy part. It's in the upper intestine still, not the lower. I'm pretty good, you know. Well, I'll tip my hat to that one for now. Last bag. I got these chips and cheese to compare them to Taco Bell's. My favorite thing on the menu at Taco Bell is the chips and the cheese. I want to see if Del Taco competes. Taco Bell has good chips and they have good cheese. I used to be a Nacho Supreme guy, but I don't like the meat that much on them, or the beans that much on them anymore. I just like the chips and the cheese. Call me old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned. It's political, isn't it, Sherman? It's political. This is my old dog. This isn't Sherman in this picture. This one's Brutus. He was a pit bull. He was very pretty. Sherman was giving him respect. He's looking too. What do you guys think I should do first? Eat the 3 cheese queso nachos? Or eat the chips and the cheese nachos? Well, since I don't since I'm not going to wait until later to eat these, I'm going to find out now myself. Let me close my eyes and pick one up to see which one I'll choose, so it's not just like me picking, it's actually something else picking called fate. See if I feel something first. I'm going to eat this one. That's a damn good deal. Where are you going, dude? I'm not done yet. He's abandoning the mukbang. These taste good, but I'm trying to get the chips that just have cheese on them, hence what I was talking about earlier about Taco Bell having good nacho chips and good cheese. I'm a nacho chip and cheese guy. If I have nachos without chips or without cheese, I don't even like them then. You've got to have chips and cheese for a good nachos. This one has beans on it though. A little bit of green chilies as well. Most dogs don't do that. Mine does though. He even eats my crumbs when they fall off my face. Here, Sharon. This actually tastes like Casa Bonita's nachos. And you know what else? I love Casa Bonita's cheese enchilada plates. But have you ever had the chicken fajitas at cheese enchilada at Casa Bonita restaurant? The chicken there used to taste shitty. But it's my favorite restaurant, so I hope they don't take that personally, but the chicken there did taste shitty. Everything else was delicious. You win some, you lose some. This was mostly cheese. Mostly topped with mostly cheese on those chips. I don't know if I'm gonna get any views because this is like a 30-minute mukbang about me eating. It would surprise me if I got over the typical amount. Most people's ADD, their attention span's like 20 seconds. Mine, probably 45 seconds to a minute and 15 seconds. But I'm not just your average pony in the show. Nothing's more gentle than a pit bull or a mastiff. It was actually the mastiff that created every other dog on the planet. People say dogs came from wolves and coyotes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when they do DNA checks and they all show up as part mastiff, that's wrong. If you look at the ancient Sumerians' artwork on the caves and stuff, they were walking a huge dog. Looked just like Sherman. They brought him to Earth when we crash landed here to fight off the natives. For some reason, when I wear this hat, I feel like I would look cool reading a newspaper, but I don't even read books, and it'd be a waste of money just to look cool buying the paper, you know what I mean? I don't think it would work reading a book either. When I was a little kid, they used to sell papers in these vending machines where you put like a quarter in or something and you could open it up and grab a paper, and it was done on the honor system. I think that's why they stopped giving people paper, because it was done on the honor system. You put like a quarter in the machine and then you pull this lever back and you reach in and grab your paper. I remember when I was a little kid I did that, and I pulled out like 7 or 8 papers at a time per quarter, and then I would walk around selling the papers for 15 cents a piece. Since everybody else had to pay the 25 cents, I outsold the machine 100% of the time, just put it that way. It was like, made at least $5 or $6 every hour. Which back then, $5 or $6 now is like 25 bucks an hour today. 25 bucks an hour to like an 8-year-old kid is quite a bit. But if I had this hat, I would have sold even more. I was a shoe shiner too, part-time. Until I realized that selling the papers was pure profit. And with shoe shining, I had to buy wet polish and stuff like that all the time. And just to run the laundry to get my shoe polishing, like towelettes and stuff. They didn't have microfiber towels back then, so I used rags. And basically, wasn't as cost efficient. If I bought the shoe polish in bulk, every once in a while, I wouldn't have enough shoe polishing customers before I got hard. Well, the only way to save money is buy in bulk. When I bought the small cans of it, I didn't make as much profit off each shine. So that's pretty much why I became a paper boy, and till this day I still am a paper boy. Only I used to ride a bicycle and I wasn't as fat. Now I ride a moped. It's half electric. I just need to pedal it to get the engine started. After that, you just hit the throttle like a motorcycle. Arrivederci. Arrivederci means Italian. I saw it on Inglourious Bastards. Inglourious Bastards is a movie. I believe it was Brad Pitt who said Arrivederci. One of the best movies I've seen in a long time. I give this a 7 out of 10, and you know how I am about nachos. It's my favorite dish. For fast food, 7 out of 10 is pretty good. But that last chip, I gotta admit, was a little soggy. Like it just sat too long. Sherman! I'll hand feed at these. He doesn't like to eat out of boxes now. Hurry up, dude. You make me feel like a weirdo holding this here forever. Jesus Christ. You know, these people are ADD. They won't even watch to this part anyways, losers. I check my analytics and stuff, and it doesn't even show that you guys watch for more than like 10 seconds typically. ADD across America. Those Ritalin companies are going to be making a fortune. The problem with these mukbangs is I left the napkins in the kitchen. I don't want to cut to a break, walk past my mom to grab the napkins while she's watching The Price is Right, stumble into a conversation that I can't get out of without being rude. So I'll just lick my fingers off and dry them off on my pants for now. I change my pants every day, so it's not that big of a deal. Get back, Shirley. You guys watch Jackass and the Wild Boys? Pawnee is probably the only man I'll say that's handsome on the planet besides Billy Gunn off WWF. Steve-O's not as handsome, but he is nice. They're both my friends. You would think that's odd, because you would think, being as I'm a big guy, heavy set, me and Preston would be the best friends out of the whole group. I can tell by looking at Pontius. I'm not attracted to him, I just admit he's handsome. Okay? I'm not gay. But I would like to be friends with him just because of the tank that would be coming around with me and him, both handsome and stuff. I spilled some of the cheese sauce right here on the table. Can't see it because it's right there. I'm going to try to eat this quick because I do think the stuff's entering my lower intestine at this point. You know, they say there's nothing like a dog's intuition. It's funny. You know why it's funny? Sherman just laid down. And the last thing I have left in this mukbang is free-range chips and free-range cheese. And he knows if it's just chips and cheese without beans or something ruining it, I'm gonna eat them. And he's seen me eat enough time when it comes to nachos that he knows I don't share the nachos. I'll share anything but the nachos. Maybe quesadillas I normally share too, but I make extra when I make my own. If I don't get 2 or 3 quesadillas, then I won't share them at all if I order them. I think I'm not going to eat all these chips. They didn't give me much chips, but they gave me the same amount of cheese Taco Bell does in this little girly boy cup. I'm going to load the chip up deep, really thick on there. I've been watching this older lady work out a lot lately. She does calisthenics with ankle weights. Well, I've been thinking about trying it myself. She has a tight little tummy, almost too tight looking. Anyway, I was getting my mind in the gutter thinking about that, so I withheld the story I was going to tell before. Just finished watching me with this mukbang and we'll make another video later about something else. I don't want to change the subject around. People are too ADD to keep up. They can't even barely keep up on a video where you keep the subject the same the whole time. Imagine if I was changing the subject from a mukbang to working out. Most people wouldn't understand. It landed on my jeans. Thank God it didn't land on my new shirt. Has a half a donut and a half a weight. My little niece got it for me because she thinks I'm fat. But she thinks I'm cool too. She doesn't care that I'm fat. She just thinks I'm fat. But she still likes me even though I'm fat. She thinks I'm strong too though. One time she struck this little kid in the neighborhood. He was like 10 or 11 and she was only 8 at the time. He was starting a lot of shit and he took her scooter from her and I bought her that scooter. I'll just put it this way, I almost got in a fist fight with his dad afterward. Picked his little ass up and threw him in the grass. His dad was talking all this shit about being abusive to his little boy. Nah. I'm abusive to all thieves, not just your boy. Anyway. Disturbing. Got cheese left, but I don't have chips left. Do the same thing with Taco Bell cheese every time. You never get all the cheese out of the container, even if you've got too many chips, because it gets stuck in the crevice and stuff. See? I'm gonna not wear this afterwards until I wash my hands, though. I don't want it to rust. This is what I do anyway. I told you got put your finger in there like that and work it down. Tastes better than a nacho with the chip. I just feel fat when I order only cheese, even if it is more conservative. I wish I had my napkins in here. I'm gonna see if Sherman will eat this cheese that I spilled all over the counter here. Off my finger himself. Sherman! Sherman, come here. Get this cheese. Cheese? No, not the knife, the cheese. Come here so they can see. He's being an ignoramus. Now it's all over his freaking face. You should see it, it's really cute. He's nice though. He's not mean to me when I do that to him. Some dogs used to bite me when I was a little kid all the time. Mom says that's why I couldn't get a Doberman. She didn't want to pay for any stitches this time. I'm also not allowed to have Chihuahuas or be around them. People are like, that doesn't even make sense. Chihuahuas aren't even scary, dude. Well, Chihuahuas are the most aggressive dog on the planet. And if you prove me wrong about that, I'll give you a free burrito. I'll have to buy it from somewhere though, because I don't have the ingredients to make a good one, unless if you don't mind a potato and meat burrito made out of ground beef and potatoes. Anyway, love you. Continue to keep up the good work, fellas and ladies.